greatest villain. Oh, yes. On the other side of these commercial messages, we'll take a walk down memory lane and maybe do a double flip off the top turnbuckle and pile driver into somebody's back. We'll see what happens on the other side. Inspire. We are joined in Studio C by Mark Nowotarski. He's the film's producer and last manager of the Sheik, Dave Drason. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here.
It's your pleasure, my friend.
Thank you for having us.
I said, Mark, you're the film's producer, and by the film, I mean the Sheik. There you see the one night only at the Royal Oak Theater, the main theater in Royal Oak, and we're talking about a documentary about wrestling's greatest villain. There's also the J.W. Westcott story. Cinecide, the punk band, will perform, and there's even a belly dancer. That's going on tomorrow night, correct?
That'll be tomorrow night, one night only, 7 p.m., Royal Oak Main Art Theater. Don't miss it, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be fantastic.
Tell me about the Sheik, Dave.
The Sheik was Detroit. He was the greatest wrestling villain of all time. Sheik is synonymous with Cobo Arena, the greatest arena, the mecca of all wrestling arenas. He was the greatest talent wrestling has ever seen. I mean, everybody in the city of Detroit, you mentioned the Sheik, and they'll come up with a story. My grandmother used to sit in front of the TV and watch him and yell and scream and holler, and you know, you just don't get that in today's wrestling at all.
Did he wrestle against the likes of George the Animal Steele and Dick the Bruiser, that crew?
Everybody from Bobo Brazil, Louis Martinez, Tex McKenzie, all the greats.
Brazil, Dick the Bruiser, you name it, Mil Mascaras, Haystacks Calhoun, Wild Bull Curry.
Now
the list is endless.
This is pre-WWF. We're not talking Iron Sheik or Captain Lou Albano or that crew. This is regional, local wrestling from back in the day, right?
This is
Correct.
Old school and what I like to say when wrestling was real.
These individuals, yes, they were regional, but the Sheik was known throughout the entire world.
And who was the Sheik?
The Sheik was absolutely the wildest character in the world of professional wrestling. He could control a crowd. He could generate so much heat to the point of generating the fire. Throwing the fire at you, and you wouldn't have to worry about that beard anymore. It would be gone.
And that's all in the film, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The wild man from Syria.
Love it.
No rules.
Dave, you were also in character as his manager, right?
Yes, I was his last manager.
And in character, what would you do, for instance?
I would tell you that you should start asking some more intelligent questions around here. You know, don't be just saying the...
You got a beef with me?
I got a beef with you, my friend.
Yeah? What are you going to do about it?
Well, first thing they told me, we got 3 minutes. You better dig into your pocket and buy some more airtime here so these fans could relive what wrestling was all about back in the 60s, 70s. We're going to bring it back to Cobo Arena. We could bring it right in the studio if you want, my friend.
All right, let's see
One
what you
night,
got.
Royal Oak.
Tomorrow
Main
night.
Art Theater. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, 7 p.m.
Where did you guys get this jabroni here?
Tickets are limited.
Come on.
You want to be there.
Now here. Now let me see what this is.
That's
you want
right.
wresling was real?
Make sure you're there,
yeah,
ladies
this
and
is
gentlemen.
fake. Now call that fake,
One
mister.
time. Be there.
Help! All right, you guys, over to you. Wow, I was really losing air there for a second.
That was for your own good.
Oxygen, oxygen.
I hope Jason's okay. So there's someone else in there to help that isn't me. I'm so scared of that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, now it's...